For a while now, I wanted to create a thumbnail video, mostly because I feel that lately I've been lacking to do this so simple yet so important exercise while I'm creating my personal environment. So today I feel that, actually lately I feel that I'd like to change my habits a little bit when it comes to environments, and I also feel that it would benefit me a lot, and hopefully you guys as well, if I'm gonna get back to basics and for a while just generate ideas and have fun and uh, not thinking too much about perspective and architecture design and stuff like that. So uh, today I just like to focus on purely compositional thumbnails and stuff like that. So um, I didn't even want to I didn't even created them in background, midground, foreground. Instead, I tried to keep them a little bit more abstract. I just used two layers, something like um, midground and background. So there's pretty much foreground is kind of mixed with midground, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So yeah, basically I just felt like playing a little bit with shapes, mostly rectangles and circles. I feel lately that my uh, daily pieces, which if I can call them dailies anymore, because I hardly have the time to do them daily, but my personal pieces lately have become a little bit of mundane, and I feel that they are kind of the same, and I hardly know anything new anymore. And one of my good habits, which I learned to develop, was to always stay out of comfort zone, or at least don't stay in the comfort zone for too long. And I'll probably in the future create a video to show you guys a little bit how I feel about comfort zone and what I did to stay out of it, because um, I tried during my years of learning a lot, and I tried illustrations, I tried character concept art, I tried to different styles of painting, different styles of line art, tried a bunch of techniques, tried to use custom shapes and you know a variety of programs and stuff like that. And in a way it's good because it teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you to be flexible and stuff like that, but it also have some this thing has some downsides. For example, if are mid 20s, or above, you might feel the rush of getting a job and getting into industry. You don't have time to fool around. But if you are younger, I totally encourage you to experiment and explore and develop the habit of staying out of comfort zone. um, you will only see the benefits later in life, but it those are huge benefits. It's a huge investment, which I feel it's necessary and crucial. But back to those thumbnails. As I said, I wanted to keep them simple, two-layered thumbnails. At the beginning, they were quite mundane and kind of similar. If you look at the first four or five or six, they kind of are based on rectangles, and only afterwards I started playing a little bit with that shady black and introduced new shapes, and put some wires here and there and some lines, just to kind of indicate a little bit of texture and a little bit of uh, diversity, I guess. So yeah, but it usually is like this. You start very banal and simple, and then the more you do it, the more ideas come to you and say, okay, I can introduce this and that, and I can add this and that, and maybe this is too boring and I can change it. And honestly, this is how I always evolved, and I encourage you to. That's why I always say that strength is in numbers, and I believe in doing a lot. So thank you guys for. I'm gonna keep this video short, and I want to thank you guys for listening to it. I'll try to come up as much as I can with new stuff, but for now on, I think this is it. Thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.